Hey everybody, this is Tasha with Prep For It, and I'm joined with Backwoods Law, Mr. Bruce in the house. Hey, we've got HRM. I think Yossi's going to hop up here in a minute. Sent him the link just now. Hey, Ginger. It's going to take a minute for people to get in here for it to send out notifications, so it's all good. So how was your week, Bruce?
I'm just tired. It's been one of those weeks.
Yeah. Well, everybody's been keeping you busy putting you on our live streams, haven't we?
I just keep on getting these invites, and hey, I'm invited. I'll go.
Well, I just want you to know you're always welcome and love having you, but you don't ever feel obligated because I know what that's like.
If I'm tired, I'll just say, "Hey, Tasha, I'll see you the next time. I'm going to bed."
I hear you. Hey, Yossi. Yossi in the Simple Kitchen joining us today. So anyway, my week was good, other than pain level was up this week. So I didn't get as much done as I'd like, and I wasn't able to seems like the pain level starts hitting up about dark whenever the temperature really starts dropping. My joints and my head and everything starts hurting real bad. So I have been having a hard time staying online.
That was the same way with my depression.
Yeah, depression will do that too. Yeah, it will. So anyway, we had a great chronic pain and illness chat, and so we got that out of the way. But not here complaining, just saying it was a bit of a rough week, so I didn't get as much done as I'd like. But I was telling them on the private chronic pain stream that I went to a deal Friday, and I'm one of those women that's just not a typical woman. When I was working, I might head towards the ladies' booths with the earrings and the wall and the purses and all of that stuff. But since I haven't been working outside the home and don't really have a need to dress up much, I just
By the way, sorry I cut you off.
No, you're
What
okay.
do you think about my new camera?
Your new camera? I think it's doing really good. Yeah, it's very clear. Can see you really well. I like it.
Yeah, the built-in microphone. I'm not using it in this moment, but it has a built-in microphone.
Nice. Cool. That's awesome. I'm so glad you were able to get that. That'll help you out on your. It's an actual camera, so you just set it up and hook it up to your computer, or is it a?
Yes, it's like a webcam.
Yeah.
With a built-in microphone.
Nice.
Because the other camera that I did my video, it was very strange. It was very sensitive to light. I need to do the video almost in the dark.
Oh, wow. It was like glare, like it would go white out too much or something.
It was very if I used like room light, it was very pale.
Hey, C-Dean, Trish, good to see y'all. Fuzz Fork, HRM, Suburban, Sandra, Mr. Yossi and Bruce Backwoods up here with me. Let's see if I missed anybody. I think I got everybody. I did say Ginger, didn't I? Okay. Good to see everyone. Suburban, if I didn't say her. But anyway, yeah. So there's a girly booth with earrings and all kinds of tchotchkes for women. And then there's this military booth that has the military backpacks and the pocket knives and all that stuff. And I walk in and the lady thought, oh, I got a customer. And she looks at me like she's coming for my booth. And I walk straight over to that. Hey, Morgan. I walk straight over to the military booth and I'm looking at the backpacks and and her jaw drops like, what in the world? It was funny. I was like, do you know if he has any neck knives? Because he wasn't in the booth at the time she was watching it for him. I don't think so. That's what I'm really wanting is a neck knife.
I like your new headphone, Bruce.
These are the ones that I usually use, but I made sure they were charged up this time.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Laura.
You don't want to be a telemarketing again?
No.
Oh, come on. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, Dave. Good to see you. Anyway, we're going to try to keep this like right at an hour because Garden State Gardener does his live stream right after this. So, Yossi, remind me when it's getting closer. Because I don't want to miss it either. I like going over there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is. What was that all about? Let me see.
Hi, Josh.
Anyway, Josh, how's Leah doing today, honey? Was concerned about her. Wondering how she's doing. Did she have to go to the ER? How's she feeling? Gear! It's always early for you, Gear. We could be on here 10 hours and you'd be like, it's early yet.
Yeah. Not for me. It's 1 a.m.
It really is early for you.
Alley Cat, I looked for your email and for some reason I couldn't find it. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it. And I'm so sorry, but I will send you the link so that you can go back and rewatch it if you want. But I'm so sorry about that. I looked and I was like, where is her email? Because I couldn't find it. So I'm so very sorry about that. I was really bummed that I couldn't find that.
Yeah.
Anyway, had granddaughter this weekend. That was really fun. We played board games. We joked around. She does the heart a lot of good. We just laugh. My husband just picks on her, and she picks right back, and it just it's fun to watch them two interact. It's hilarious. Okay, let me look, Allie. Okay, I'll look that up. There, so I don't forget. So anyway, I had a lot of fun with her. And then when I went and dropped her off, she about broke my heart because she'd start to walk them. She's like, I need another hug. And she never does that. So she's like, I need another hug, Gigi. And then she'd start to walk them. She's like, no, I need another one. So that just made my heart melt. And then, of course, I was tearing up driving away like, oh, my gosh, I didn't want to drop her off today. I just wanted to keep her for days longer.
I'm sure Mama wouldn't mind you having her for a few weeks.
Well, I had her for 1.5 years, so her mama might. But hey, Diggs.
That's nice.
Get your stuff done, Diggs, that you were needing to get done. So anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed having her. And she was like, be sure to tell Papa I miss him already. She was just extra sentimental today. So, yeah.
Gear.
It's cold in the evenings here, Alley Cat, and that's what I was telling them over in the pain chat. It's like whenever it starts to get cold in the evenings, I've been hurting so bad, like I've been yawning like for half that last live stream. Now I'm thinking about yawning. I'm gonna yawn again. But anyways,
that's contagious. Be careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like I just didn't sleep well because I couldn't find a comfortable position. And even after I take tizanidine, which is very strong, and it's almost like a tranquilizer too, as well. And it's a strong muscle relaxer. And
I take Percocet, and then I take the CBD drops.
Mm-hmm.
And together it helped me, but sometimes even that doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes it does. Yeah. sometimes pain level's so high it just doesn't help. Oh, Sandra, let me tell you, when Chelsea was here this weekend, she was asking about y'all, and she was like, when am I going to get to see them again? And she was ready to see you and Marty. Let me tell you,
Cute.
like, because Marty pestered her just like her Papa Joe does, my husband. Marty, Sandra's husband, pestered her like crazy whenever we were on our camping trip together, and so he reminds her of her Papa, and so she just absolutely loves Marty, and oh, she's missed him. She's missing them already. She's asking when she gets to see them again.
The only good part about this one, Diggs, is that you get an hour back.
I did it last week.
Yeah, but then I'm already like getting tired earlier in the day. Like once it starts to get dark, I get tired. So when it's
you just
okay, Sandra, I will. Do what, Bruce?
You just need brighter lights in your office.
Brighter lights in my office?
If you have a lot of bright light
around you, in the commercial, when what they do in the commercial eggs picking, they have so bright light that for the chicken is always daylight.
Oh, yeah. See, I think that daylight and light and dark, I mean, there's kind of has to have both in order to have balance, you know what I mean? And I just don't think it's good on the animals.
And you have the winter stadium, that depression from winter. I love winter.
I love fall and winter too. Hey, Raven Cat, good to see you. Sorry, you snuck in on me.
People get depression from winter.
Yeah. See, now I love it. I love like the stormy days, the rainy, drizzly days that are cloudy. I mean, it's my favorite time of year, but my body's getting to where it don't like it so much. Like it's just like those storm systems come through and the pain level shoots up, and the colder weather coming in, my body's just like, no.
Yes, and I used to love the cold.
Mm-hmm.
I used to, when I was in the police force, my body was in onesie that, like the fuzzy onesie.
Yeah.
And I was in shorts. In the 5 a.m. And they look at me like I'm something else.
Yeah. That's how I always was. And now, like, I'm in here in my office and I've got a jacket on because I'm chilly. It started getting colder and I'm like, no, my body's screaming out, no. Even though my brain still loves, the chilly weather and stuff. Whew. And Laura, Hedgehog's Homestead, I have missed your live streams that are on Saturdays. I need some kind of a reminder because I just miss it, and then I don't realize.
I can remind you. I listed this Saturday, but I can remind you.
Okay, yeah, because I forget.
We just need to tell our granddaughter to run over and grab her arm. Grammy.
Bruce, can you raise your volume more? Your volume's really low.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Maybe your mic is too far.
I can turn the gain all the way up and I'll blow all your ears out. Let's see what's going on here.
Funny to think of you in a onesie there, Yossi, Laura says.
I always...
Citizen Guardian was in his onesie, his Superman onesie the other.
Yeah. I sleep only with short t-shirt.
Oh, uh-huh. I like my hot water bottle for when it's cold. Like I fill that up and then just put it at my feet, and then sometimes I'll have two and have one right at my core, and just like.
I have my pillow that you plug in,
Uh-huh.
and and I keep it under my back.
Oh, yeah.
Huga, I only know one kind of singing. It's called cadence calling, so you better get up and start marching.
My granddaughter was watching, I was watching the Waltons, and I like the old shows like that. I'm just an old soul, I guess. But anyway, I was watching the Waltons, and it was one where Jason Walton was calling out the marches, to have them do their to the left, all that stuff. Anyway, and so Chelsea was watching that, and she's like, that's funny. Why are they doing that? I said, that's what the military does. It teaches them to walk in time and everything. And she's like, that's just weird. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's awesome, Cecilia. I wish I could knit. My hands just hurt too much to knit. I've tried it, and I crochet some, but Let's see. So how was all of y'all's weeks?
I was doing good. I think Yossi was having back problems toward the end of the week there, so that couldn't have been fun.
Well, he twisted his ankle.
Also.
Yeah, he tried to do the the staying alive dance in his kitchen and slipped.
I tried to do the octopus.
The octopus?
Do 5 times at once. 5 things at once.
Right. Threads and Morgan, I had to explain that to her, but when she understood, she was like, oh, okay. The cookie's in the house. Why is it? There you are. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you today?
I miss you.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Surviving. I'm better now that I've got a hot cup of coffee right here in my hands.
Okay, I have a question. What do you think about my new sign of the bathroom?
I love it. Thank you for sharing. It's very.
I bought a big sticker of the poop truck, like the biggest they had, and I put it on the bathroom door.
Oh, that's funny.
I love it. Thank you.
Love it. That's great. Oh my goodness.
Did you see the video that Ginger Ninja did earlier?
That's
funny.
FYI, I found out that song is copyright free.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have some fun with it.
You have a new theme song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Hey, P2E, good to see you. So is your garden done for this year, Cordy?
No, I still have cabbage, kohlrabi, broccoli, cauliflower out there.
Nice.
Yeah, but for the most part, everything else is done,
That's cool. Yeah. Hey, Dudley, good to see you.
You have time to slow down a bit.
Yeah. Until spring hits, and then I'm so busy I can't stand it again.
No, it doesn't take long. It's like you're planning for in the fall and winter for spring, and like the next thing you know, it's time to plant, time to start your seedlings, time to do all that stuff.
Yeah,
prepare the beds.
End of January is when we start. I'll start all my starts.
So. Oh wow! When do you get to actually start putting things in the ground?
I think peas can go out end of March.
Wow.
Corky's up north, so she can't put anything else in until like June.
Well, that's us. I mean, even though we're in Oklahoma, yeah, most of the stuff we get our last freeze in like April and May, so yeah, they really don't recommend until late May, early June. So
we just got our first frost like a couple days ago.
Yeah,
but everything else has made it. Obviously beans and stuff I had, it obviously killed them, and some of my flowers. But most of the stuff that I planted in August, I knew it was all frost hardy. So
Yeah.
like my cabbage and stuff like that.
So did you like the butternut squash?
I actually did. I actually candied it. I put cinnamon and marshmallow, like you would sweet potatoes.
Uh-huh.
I kind of did it like that. But I want to try a more savory ones. I know there was one with wild rice and lentils and stuff like that. And you stuff it, and then you split it, you stuff it full of this stuff, and then you tie it back together and put it in the oven and let it cook. It's kind of like it's more of a vegetarian type deal.
Yeah.
I would really like to try that. I think it would be good.
You could stuff that with sausage too, like sausage and rice and all of that. Oh, that would be
I had
really
some
good.
maple sausage that I thought would probably
yeah
it really well. So,
but
you can fry it too.
Yeah.
You like French fry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just it's sweet enough that like it can do sweet or savory, because I mean savory dishes always do well with a little bit of sweet in them. It doesn't off-put it most of the time.
And soups, you can do soups with it.
Yeah. I have about 9 of them in my basement. We had to harden them off. So I probably should get cooking some of them. At least cook them like once a week or something, so they don't go bad. But they can last a long time once they're hardened off.
How many did you end up getting?
9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had some that were on the vine, but then they didn't do so hot. Like animals were starting to eat them, and then I had one that it crawled over the fence and my chicken hollowed it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't know if I told you guys that my turkeys killed 2 crows.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, no.
And then I have my neighbor's cat that roams our back field.
They killed him too, huh?
No, but all 4 of my turkeys were going after it.
They were trying to.
Yeah. They were like, this cat's not in my field.
The cat is if he can, he's gonna try to hit him.
I'd like to see a cat eat a turkey.
No, not a turkey, but chicken or something like that. He can try, because I have cats in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they eat bird and pigeon and things like that.
Yeah.
They're hunters.
Yeah.
All you need to do,
this
Courtney,
cat. Go ahead.
All you need to do is just get one of the. If you go towards to the ammo store, you can probably get Salt Rock for your 12 gauge. Shoot the cat in the butt and it won't come back.
You have your guard turkeys though. That's awesome. We have
Turkeys
a guard
hard.
mule.
They're hard. It's like they've seen stuff, man. They're like on top of we have this. It's basically the it's not really a quarantine hut, but it's the middle hut. Like we have one where we keep the baby chicks in when the teenagers when they get older, and then we have like this one area where when we're introducing them into the rest of the flock, it's like a giant A-frame coop kind of, but it's mobile. And so right now we have that in the center of their yard, and the turkeys roost on top of this thing. Like, it's crazy. And they're like 6 feet, 7 feet in the air, like just chilling out. Like, they like it. And I'm like, hope you feel okay up there in the winter, because that's where you're going to stay.
Oh my gosh.
Goofballs.
Who's winning?
He's got his poop troop
poopy.
shirt on.
That's awesome, you guys. But yeah, so what have you been up to? Is the cold weather hitting you guys yet, or is just not? Say,
Down here
Tasha.
in Tennessee. Oh.
It's like in days it's been in the 70s, like mid to low 70s, and then at night it drops down to low 40s, low to mid 40s. So Yeah, it's kicking my butt right now. But
Yeah.
hopefully
I
I'll
have the
acclimate.
90s and 90 in the day and 60, 50 in the night.
Oof.
That's nice. That's perfect for like going to a restaurant, eating outside, and
Mm.
yeah.
But my body don't like
Yeah.
don't like the change of
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to give you a sinus infection, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Suburban. I remember you saying that a year or two ago that you do that. See, I like the cold. Like we were talking about, this is my favorite time of year. Like fall going into winter is my favorite time of year. But my body's just saying, no, I'm not having it this year.
I don't know what the high
Yeah.
was today, but it was beautiful. I took some pictures. I'm gonna put them on the community page for all the members. I took some beautiful pictures today. Like on my
Well, yep. Don't
I'm
forget to check your smoke detectors, change your batteries, check them, make sure they're still working.
mine is definitely working because I burnt a bagel in my toaster. And it went off, baby. So it's still working.
Oh my gosh.
Lordy.
Check your
That's a
carbon
hell of a way
monoxide
to test it,
detectors
Corky.
too. Change out filters and things if you need to on other things. Oh my goodness.
Tasha is
It's
officially
one-
my PR agent for fire safety.
There you go.
It's one way to test it.
Yeah.
Just if you want to check them, just have Courtney come over and cook bagels. And
My problem is I put things on the stove and I go and I get sidetracked and I forget that I put it
yeah.
on the stove, or I forget that I was running water for something.
Oh
And,
gosh.
like, there's been a couple times like I'll go and I'll check. I'm like, why is the water? Oh, the sink is like almost overflowed. Because I'm just like I'm sidetracked. You know, I got 100 things going on at once, and I'm trying to do this or do that, and then I got
You
my
just
son
have mama
screaming his head
brain,
off.
that's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
mom brain.
I thought it would go away during pregnancy because I had it massively when I was pregnant. And I thought it would go away, but I don't think it ever does.
It's called exhaustion, Courtney. It's called exhaustion. After you have kids, it never goes away again because you're so tired all the time. And then by the time they're old enough that you're not exhausted anymore, then it's just because you're getting old.
Yeah. Great. The things to look forward to.
Well, at least Courtney has a little boy, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be the troublemaker, not the trouble-eed.
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay with the troublemaking part of it. I'm okay with that. He's a boy. Boys should get in trouble a little bit. So.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. Whenever I worked in childcare, we'd have parents that come in and they had to be so prim. The little kids had to be so prim and proper, and they didn't want them ever getting dirty and all of that. And I'm like, listen, if they're coming here, they're going to get to be kids. They're going to get to play. They're going to get to go out and play in the dirt and stuff like that, depending on, of course, how old they are. We're not going to lay infants out in the dirt, but they're going to play, and we'll get them good and washed up for you before you come pick them up, okay? But
good luck with my son, because as soon as you open that door to let him go outside, he goes straight to the ground and grabs rocks and sticks.
oh,
That's
yeah.
his thing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
loves sticks. And then I have a tree out back, a giant maple tree, and he just takes a stick and just whacks the tree. Like, that's what he does. He likes whacking the trees. Like, okay.
Exactly, CB. Dirty, tired
Maybe we
kids are
need
happy
to
kids.
buy him a punching bag.
To me, the kids need to be out playing in the dirt and stuff like that because they build up immunity to things, you know? Yeah. I think that's a lot of the problem is that parents aren't letting their kids do that anymore, and it's causing them not to have strong enough immune systems.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
Well, and that's one of the things. A lot of times parents don't want their kids to go to school because they don't want them to get the flu and all that stuff. But that's how you build up your immunity system. That's how we all have strong immunity systems, is because you've been out there and you had to work. You didn't have a choice. You get the flu from the idiot across the cubicle from you. and your body builds up immunities.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't want
Purple.
my kid to go to public school for a different reason.
Of course,
Yeah.
I say that I've never pulled the I can't hear selective hearing on her, and she comes in, of course. And I didn't even
It's the same
say it,
thing
I
like
typed
the
it.
chicken pox.
It's the wife
You need
radar
to
is
get
what
it
it is.
to be able to avoid it. You need to get it like when you're younger,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, because
and
a
you
lot
get
of
it
stuff
once, and
is
that's it.
much more dangerous as you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing that sucks is you get the chicken pox when you're younger because there's no way to get immunity except to get it. But then when you're 50 or older, it can turn into the shingles. So you got to go get all these other shots for it. It's like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's horrible.
But the chicken pox is one of the varicella jab is one of those that they use used fetal material to start. So.
Yeah, that's disgusting. There were some things I didn't know about that, about the hibbited-gibbitas. And
the hibbited-gibbitas.
There's just some things I didn't know, and I did a lot of research on it, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the things that they do. It just kind of made me want to like vomit. It was like so disgusting.
I wish I'd been more educated when my kids were little. I really do. I wish I'd had more information.
Yeah. Well, they don't. It's not like they tell you about it either. You have to go out and do your own research about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like you go to the doctor and they're going to say, "Well, this is made from little babies," you know, and you're like, you know, then nobody would get a vaccine.
Alley Cat's
Like
Prepared Life would like to know, DeCorky, would like to know where they get the Poop Troop shirts.
Oh, they're on Redbubble.
Poop Troop Central.
I have a Redbubble account. It's called Wide Family Shop. There's no in between, no spaces in between. It's just one word. You go to Redbubble, type in Wide Family Shop, and then it will show you all of our T-shirts, and you can get.
The easy way to get there is to go to the About page, and you have the link there.
Yeah, on Wide Family Farm, I have an About page. You can the Redbubble account is on there. You can click on it.
Courtney, are you able to put your channel link in the
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I don't want to get shingles. I don't have a desire to get shingles. Hey Jay, good to see you.
Yeah, you don't want to get it, trust me. We had to go pick people up in the ambulance. They had it, and it was like, they're like, "Oh my God, it feels like somebody's cutting me with a knife. Stop."
Yeah, it's a lot of blisters.
I'm taking you to the doctor. Relax.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's ever had like old sores on their lip, it's like 10 times more, and you get it in places you don't want to get it, like on your. They mainly get it like on their ribs and like underneath, like here and under their arms, or wherever it rubs.
A lot of them will get it right above their eyebrow and the back too, and that's actually bad because it can affect your vision.
Yeah.
I have the body. One of my buddies got it under the chest and the side. Like in the ribs.
That's horrible.
Was horrible.
Hold on, I'm working on the link. Give me a second.
Trish,
sorry, guys. Slow.
Trish already put it up there.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Ouch, what a pain. Thank you, Trish, for putting her link up.
I appreciate it, guys. Sorry, my computer's slow.
Oh, mine is too if I have to open another link. I usually do it on my phone and just have my Wi-Fi off on my phone and do it with my phone. But yeah, on the face is bad too, especially if it goes near the eyes. They give you nerve blockers for the pain. Oh, I'm thankful I've never had it. I don't want it, but
and usually it takes like 1 month or maybe more to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go and you get your EMT certification or any type of emergency medical certification, typically the state health department will require you to get like 15 or 20 extra vaccinations.
Yeah. Same with my husband, because he works with nasty biohazard materials.
And in
working
the
in
army, it's
hospitals.
called a cocktail.
A cocktail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to get hepatitis and all that kind of stuff, the shots for that.
My brother was
stuff.
in the military. He was National Guard, and it was just before Desert Storm, and so he was going to be basically activated, and the troop that he was with did get activated, and they were all getting ready to go, and he got lockjaw, and it was severe enough that he was honorably discharged, because he had to have surgery and everything. And that's when they got all those lovely cocktails, and they got exposed, and a lot of them got sick and died subsequently after for what they were exposed to and stuff over there. So a mess.
Yeah, when I was over there, you have to do what's called PALM. It's Prepare for Overseas Movement.
Mm-hmm.
And they have about 25 or 30 different vaccinations they give you, so that you're protected against hepatitis and typhoid and typhus and all this.
I just think that's so hard on the system. But yeah, a lot of those guys came back and they wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Like
and
mentally.
There's a storm. I was a child. And the biggest fear in Israel was that they had gas missiles.
Yeah.
That was the biggest fear.
Like nerve agents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, they had about 400 Green Berets and Rangers that were over there in Desert Storm that were hunting them down for a Yossi.
That was rough.
I
One of his best.
Panic was in Israel, because every other day there was a threat to Israel.
Yeah, how good they were exposed to stuff. And I also think it probably didn't help their systems, though, having so many jabs all at once on top of going over there and then being exposed. But I know.
I was really particular about my son getting anything they wanted. As soon as he was born, they wanted to give him a hepatitis A shot, like right away. I was like, no, I don't think so.
The reason they do that is because a lot of people have Hep A and do not even know it. It's not something that causes a great deal of pain or discomfort. So a lot of times a newborn, they will give a Hep A shot just to make sure that they get that immunity built up real quick.
Yeah. Days later, I thought about it. But it was like a moment where where I was just not right. And I was like, no. I didn't want to make that decision like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you have that post-pregnancy brain. I mean, like your hormones do this dramatic drop and stuff. And I mean, you're not thinking clearly right after you have a baby.
Well, I didn't know, I didn't know
can't tell you, I've never had a baby, so.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
I didn't know when you continue to breastfeed that your hormones still stick around. Like, there's some things I didn't know about. Like, so I was a nutcase. You know? Like, it was crazy, but.
And the sad thing is Dustin didn't even notice, right?
Yeah. No, he noticed.
Oh, was it the frying pans you kept throwing at him?
Yeah.
Oh, the shoes.
The shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, Morgan, like he had a lot of the jabs, but I guess they had demanded there was more that his troop was going to have to get before they were shipped out. But thanks, HRM. I appreciate that. Thank you for reminding them too.
Hey, Jay.
Jay, backwoods, read Jay's comment.
Okay, I won't answer that one.
What if he is?
I need a little cream in my coffee.
Hey, it's all natural, right?
Oh my gosh. That's
You guys are killing me.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my Lord.
FYI, we have 15 minutes.
We'll leave it here about 5 minutes too, so everybody has a chance to run to the potty and do all that before Garden State Gardeners live. CB, I thought you'd like that. I wonder if it foams up like milk does. You can get it to froth.
Oh, I'm sure. But gross.
Oh, Lordy.
You're welcome, Suburban. We assisted Suburban in cleaning out her nasal passages. Right, Morgan?
I'm glad that we could do that for you.
I have so many things in my mind right now that I don't want to talk about.
You're
Poor
welcome.
Yossi.
My brain can come up with some of the most twisted things, let me tell you. Oh, my goodness.
I can't even think about that's gross, man. Because some of that, you know, you
Why?
think about,
It's
like, some of that comes out is like clear and stuff. It's not like
Okay, so it's gross compared to getting it from a cow's boob.
yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Yossi's, yeah.
Alley Cat says she could shoot her breast milk at a target. Her best friend turned it into a parlor game.
Wow.
Rum and Coke's better going down.
I agree.
How do you know, Suburban?
Oh, Lord.
CB says, oh
What
my,
did
we're
you get
going
me
there.
into, Tasha?
Oh my gosh. Hey, you heard about that being great for pink eye, right?
What's that?
Breast milk being good for pink eye?
Hmm.
I've never heard of that, no.
Yeah, it was in the military. There was a troop. I think it was I don't know if it was World War I or World War II, but there was a troop that was like, it was,
well, you just fixed the whole thing. You said it was in the military, so they would say anything, whatever. Yeah, come over here. I need some of that.
Pink eye is very contagious. And so where they were stationed, the whole troop got it, and a lot of people in the village got it, because if somebody touched their eyes and then they touched the door handle at a business or whatever,
If you think about it, in serious note, breast milk is the most healthiest thing you can have.
Yeah, I mean, but let me tell the story real quick. But anyhow, so pink eye was spreading throughout this little region, and this mom, the doctor or somebody had told her, or it was an old wives' tale, that if she used breast milk on her child in the child's eyes, it would clear up. Well, the military man heard that this mom had cleared up her kid's stuff and was trying to order her to give him enough of whatever it was to treat his soldiers, and she's like, I'm sorry, I can't really do that. Can't really do that, because he's like, why? And she's like, it's breast milk. So, but yeah. So,
well, I mean, there is a lot of stories about breast milk healing a child, like whenever they have eczema or, just little simple things. They say you put breast milk on it, or cradle cap, or, whatever. They say to do that. I've never done it because I didn't have to, but I've, read stories about it. So.
Well, your body, the human body, from what I've studied on it, is that the human body, like, it actually, the baby's sends, it's like a chemical exchange between the mom and the baby. And the baby's body kind of lets the mom's body know what it needs, like if it's getting sick or whatever. And the mom's body produces the right kind of stuff, antibiotics and different stuff like that for that specific illness.
Yeah.
For my La Leche League meetings that I went to when I was breastfeeding, and so it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
See, Laura heard the same thing. So see,
yeah,
I wasn't just making it up.
It's the only thing you can live on. Like, it's the only thing you can eat or drink and live on and receive all your vitamins and all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And it supplies the fat needed. Like, it's just so well balanced. You just couldn't get it in.
Cat said.
What? Allie's
the 648.
Where is it? I'm not there yet. It's not showing up.
Yeah.
It's 46, no?
Got him right in the eye. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Maybe 646. Look. I'm there. Got him right in the eye. Yep. Oh my goodness.
This is the one I was talking about from her.
Where?
I just posted it.
Oh. Let's see. Why is it not showing up?
Not showing up?
Really? I see it on my screen.
I don't see it on my end.
Yeah, I didn't see it in StreamYard, but I saw it on YouTube. So.
Oh, it's not coming up in StreamYard. Okay. What I always do is I go over to YouTube and I pop out the chat and have it on top of StreamYard. So I found that a lot of times too. You would not see stuff in StreamYard, but it would be in the chat from YouTube.
Yeah, Alley Cat, that happens too. It's great that somebody mute this. I'm going to look. My channel. Here in about 3 minutes, we're going to get off of there.
Sorry I didn't come up earlier. I had 101 things to do. And I wanted to come up, but and then I had an extra free time here. I'm going to cook a roast. So I got to get that in the crock pot. I got a lot of things to do before Fish's thing tonight.
That's right. You did send out the thing. She got done with that 9:30, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Saida. Good to see you.
Hey, Crisis the answer.
We're going to give it
the after party.
The after party.
And I got a whole box of wine in the freezer the refrigerator for myself. So
I picked up some lime so I could make me a Chilton during the late night deal tonight.
That sounds good.
Oh Lord!
I got a whole half gallon of gin, but I don't have any tonic water.
All right,
Can't drink it.
That works too.
I have a cranberry juice.
There you go.
Yum. It's very healthy, as Yossi pointed out.
Yeah, and since I started to drink it regularly, I even lost weight.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Flushes the toxins out, maybe?
It's when I did some research, and it's good for cleaning the blood vessels.
Mm-hmm.
So it's bone. It's like bone fat, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I gotta
All right,
watch. I can't drink too much of it. It makes my stomach hurt.
Is there somebody on the external that can post Garden State Gardener's channel link? Or let me see if I can real quick before we get off of here.
Yeah, I'm not able to do that right now.
Okay, I think I can.
That's right, Purple Tea Bear. It does. It cleans out the kidneys.
Yes, it does. Lemon essential oil does too, which that's one of the oils I'm giving away for my cooking challenge.
Awesome.
I have a problem with the cooking challenge because I don't know prices of the US, so I don't know.
Just do your best.
Mhm.
It's okay. Just do your best. I'm not going to be all nitpicky about it. Okay. I'm fixing to share Garden State Gardener's link for his deal for tonight. I'm just putting GSG in the side chant. All right. There you go. All right, everybody, let's go over and support Garden State Gardener. Get your name on the wheel so that you can maybe win something over there. You never know.
Yay!
All right, go get your coffee, get your drinks, get all set up and ready to go over there. I love y'all. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless, and we'll see you next Sunday. We'll see you Wednesday. We have, what is the name of it? Rambling with the Brums, I think is what it is. So they'll be on Wednesday with Mouse Toes and I. So
Nice.
see you then. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Night all.